Hello everyone, I'm Kevin Hind.
And I'm Kajal49.
We're back to Danganronpa 2 for the investigation of Nagato's murder. Feels so weird saying that, but...
Yeah, I know.
Alright, let's on the truck. Apparently the bombs that are stuffed in this truck are actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looked like it came from a military base. Maybe they must have moved it from there. Brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing particular that catches my eye. I wanted to look at the thing, but I guess it's not a separate thing. Oh, hello, Sonia. I didn't see you there.
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life!
Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you normally run into.
However, while I was staring at these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me. Well? The bomb that went off in the lobby might have been set up here.
Huh?
Do you have a minute? You had to hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie. It would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that? Amazing! A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism! Alright! Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it!
But hold on. There's a bomb inside these. Wouldn't it explode if we carelessly mess with them?
Either way, it is all gravy!
All gravy? What the hell does that mean? Stop! There's no bomb! You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
You are right. Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
I wonder. I'm gonna give you guys a hint, and you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell the truth, the bombs there are all fake.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that the killing game was gonna happen. And that's just now I'm telling you for the first time. Phew, I was relieved. The bomb wasn't from the military base or its factory, then. He brought it from the Octagon. I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of the plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
Did I say something I should not have said?
It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Monokuma's account.
Oh?
Oh, not my bank account, I hope. It's an enormous machine, but it's stopped for now. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident here. Like a laptop. That's me. When we saw Nagito's video message on this laptop.
Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time this message so perfectly?
Well, it looks like the video was set out to play after explosion by a wireless signal from a detonator. But why do you have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. Yeah, if he did off himself, he would have to use the video message, and he couldn't just, like, Skype them or something, or, like...
Yeah.
Because that's what I was thinking, honestly. Time Nagito should have been already killed, which means the video was recorded in advance. That's right. So it's a video. There might be data on this laptop that could be useful as a clue. With that in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. No way I could examine this. If it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Anything else? This is the door. Break room was on the other side of the door. There's a red paint fire grenades. Anything inside? It's nothing on the floor. It looks like a clue, not even trash.
Where's the final Monokuma doll?
I don't know where that is. Unless the Monokuma plush are inside the enormous basket, because there was already one in here. There aren't any clues here. Maybe it's in the, oh, maybe it's in the army base, like inside the base? Or something? Because I know we didn't get a Monokuma there yet. Again.
Oh, okay, alright. It's somewhere we haven't been yet.
Okay. I do really like this, rockin' soundtrack, though.
Yes.
So there's the army base, there's the castle, and what was the other place we had to explore?
His house.
Oh, his house, yeah. Damn it! Those dangerous places are raising all messed up stuff that's happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, you gotta take better care of these. See, you just say that, but there's no one on the island that can do that. camera. You supply guns and our firearms and stuff in the truck bed. Ah! Found it! What'd you find? All that truck bed there had guns in it, but I also found other stuff like a survival knife. Wait, that's... Doesn't seem to have a knife that was stabbed through Nagito's hand.
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtained that knife here. So the killer was someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone, though. Oh, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. Turns out he just is actually the killer, and he just like revealed himself. I tried looking at your truck bed. It's empty. Nothing's here. There's something else on the truck, which means Sonya was telling the truth.
However, as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible he thought they were the real thing. Oh, never mind. He said as much in his video message. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. You know, the bombs are fake. He'll did what he did to weed out the traitor. Is that really it? I can only do that to expose the traitor. Maybe a different motive behind his actions. We can leave. Well, let's try to go to the fourth island, I guess.
I'm trying to make my own Monokuma now, so if I get a little bit behind, that's why.
Alrighty.
You're gonna watch him like a hog.
Or ignore him for the most part and hope for the best, which is what I did. Is it possible to go into the fun house? Sure should take me to the fun house, but it's not running anymore. At the time I knew it was a trap, but still hopped on without trying to prevent it. Because of that, Gundam and Nakamura was sacrificed. The only thing we do now is accept the truth and move forward. Just need to check that. So I'll look back around. Sydney Castle. So I guess some Chaki's hanging out here. Inside, that is. Oh, yeah, one of the spears is gone. Spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. The spear. Definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought. It looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that.
But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
well,
Yeah, they could have just killed him with a knife, and it would have been easier, too. There's no way a spear like this with the unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it had to wield. It's hard to wield. But still, they choose a spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I feel this strange feeling that I've never felt before. Nagito was trying to make us suffer, even after he died. I'm not going to think about stupid things like that. But I didn't investigate his cottage yet. That's too early to start complaining. Investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Well, I guess we could just leave. I guess we don't have to talk to Fuyuhiko. Alrighty then. First island. Was the final investigation of the first game like this with this song?
Yeah, the final investigation had a really kick-ass thing.
But it wasn't the same song, right?
No, it's not the same song.
Okay. Which house is even... Oh. Oh, I guess the one that has these two standing in front of it.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I can't actually talk to him.
Hajime. Ah, Hajime.
What's this?
Oh my! You want to go inside Nagata's room too?
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagata's cottage because she really needs it for the last trial. She begged me to do it while I was licking my black eye.
I didn't do that.
Boy,
Then do it! It's sweet because it's made out of black bean paste. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
fine, fine.
Fine, fine, I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then.
Now then. It's the last Monaco was in here then. See, I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This isn't the first time seeing that, but why does he open the door with a spell like that?
Maybe the cottage key is computerized? Hey. More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's in the bathtub. Oh, hello.
Oh.
So, Nagito is living here. What's he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his day in here? Can't even
I got
imagine.
it.
Wanted to see Absolute Hope becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. You know how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. Don't even know if he truly believed that. It was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might have been hidden here as well. First of all, that. I'm just gonna ignore the box until last.
Our time for investigating is winding down. The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first.
Such as the fridge! Let's read his fridge. It's a refrigerator.
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from.
Nagata probably supplied it himself.
Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really like cold drinks?
Talk with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. Really isn't much inside. The thing in this refrigerator was a brown bottle.
For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he stopped very much.
I do have to say, I do like the Monokuma special poison for poisoning use only.
Woo! But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right?
Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe?
Where'd you get that from? Did you read the file too?
Yes. Took a brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Supposedly made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is...
Yeah, it looks like poison.
poison?
Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it.
Stop it! If you worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. I got the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label at the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle it with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous and vaporized. It's like in its gaseous state. It is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. I'm stumbling there.
Yeah.
So it would be impossible for the poison to someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or a plastic container away from sunlight.
This sure does look like a chemical made surely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator might be here to keep the poison secure. Oh, must be here.
But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well, that question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel, too.
Apply to the bomb?
See? There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items.
The octagon inside the funhouse. The poison. Must have brought it with him from there too, right?
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial.
He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial?
Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle?
Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey. Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. Well, what about this poison?
Huh?
See? It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder. Is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet?
Another trap?
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island.
Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you died? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, it's a looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. It's totally standing out. Could this be...
Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights! That treasure box.
Chucky, you know about this?
That's really cute.
No, she was just reacting. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If it's here, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. Why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it'd be good if you see what's inside.
Maybe. Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous.
Might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? This wasn't important. Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. Turned back towards the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside was a notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook inside a treasure box like it's something important? Took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It's slopping drawings that were drawn by children and entries that looked like chicken scratch.
Day 1! I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today! Monokuma showed up and turned things bad! Day 2! Byakuya is the leader! A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired!
What is this? A diary?
Looks like it. Did Monami write these?
Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flicking through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand it, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. Right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everybody's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go to the final dead room today, probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey, Hajime, did something happen?
Oh, it's nothing.
Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook!
Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hands.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late. But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief? Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey, hey.
You betrayed me!
Yes.
Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much a diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right. This is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey, hey! You're a liar!
You always show up out of nowhere.
Monami, it's not gonna be a lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write! Huh?
What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands.
Yeah.
See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way too. Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I expose a weakling like you?
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister.
It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second.
Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but Monokuma said true.
Huh?
He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it?
Well, you know, it's, how should I put it? Bye-bye. Excuse me!
Hold on. Damn, she totally ran away again.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her.
Still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, better if I didn't ask her. If anything, I think I might have to ask you, because... yeah. That's weird. Oh my god, so many things. Welcome to bed. Cottage.
Hey, hey. Maybe there's something under this bed. It's the usual place for hiding things.
Yeah, like porn.
Like porn?
Well, we should check it just in case. No expectations, and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... there is something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What's this?
It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did you get these from the military base?
Gas mask and rubber gloves. Laying these under his bed? What did Nagio use this stuff for? Messing with the poison, but...
Hajime, was there anything else under the bed?
let's see. Peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area from the supermarket bag, and this small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum?
A round, thin piece of aluminum. Oh, it's similar to those seals that are over jars of unopened mayonnaise.
Get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait,
Who knows?
Maybe too soon to decide that. Well, it's probably the lid to the poison bottle. It's the bookshelf. A lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on the shelf. The genres and types of items are so also random. I can't make any sense of them whatsoever.
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart.
Do they now?
I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this.
So, what should we do? It'd be real difficult to look through all these piles.
That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though. I'll leave it to you then, Hajime.
Wait, what?
It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff.
Well, that might be true, but
So I'll leave the shelf to you.
I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing. I sighed and walked over to the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. Even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal. Indeed, it is the school badge of Hope Peak Academy.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. The file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Nagito said does only contain information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said it was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. He opened the file I held in my hand to confirm it. Instantly, I realized something was strange. This really only has my information, then why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me. Just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was a bunch of information about the others. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Kane, Sonia, everyone who died. A page of information about them too. File containing information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. Can't believe it makes up such a strange lie. It means the rest of it might be a lie too. Here's the page containing my information. We began reading through the content. Profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, height and weight, and so forth. Also, I noticed that he doesn't mention Chiaki there. But he did say all 16. But I like how he mentioned everybody else, though.
I guess because she was in the room there. I don't know.
But there was specifically one thing that caught my eye. The words, reserve course student. There's no denying it. Confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why? This is the only thing that isn't a lie. Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates?
Hey,
Hajime, did something happen?
Oh well, I just found a strange file.
Oh! Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there.
It's not just my profile. Profile of everyone on this island are here in there too. I guess I was lying.
Huh? When you say everyone, do you mean everyone?
Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us.
Can I take a look at that file?
Chucky leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
And it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Oh, hold on.
Huh? What happened?
I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Nagito? Byakuya?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Alright, now we're getting to the good stuff! So, what if a name is written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life, it's totally wrong! There's a completely different reason! A different reason? How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means, the great mystery you think that surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean? You don't have to ask me that. You'd know the answer just by looking through the profiles, right? Huh? I turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages, confirming the names. Oh. Suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was able to confirm one thing. ultimate imposter. That's that Byakuya's true identity! True identity? He was a fake! Pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny Byakuya Togami! A fake? The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent! Woo! Though, I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps. Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
Ooh, his physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then, he was lying to us the whole time?
But he couldn't help it.
What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh, because that was his talent.
Huh?
Well, having a talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not.
In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What the hell? Anyway, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
That's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Based on the context, if I had to guess, maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud? But if you guys at your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So, in the end, it all leads back to memory loss? Jeez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I mean, the thoughts you guys couldn't find out.
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
Correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out that the traitor was so easily, right?
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right?
Well, probably. Alrighty then. Ooh, it's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up. Wait. Excuse me for a moment. Ding dong, bing bong. That chime just now.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock.
Alright then.
I'll see you soon.
So,
To last class trial. He said that right. He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial.
What do you think? Should we believe him?
Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right?
Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine that's the real end.
Huh?
I think Monokuma's real plan might just be beyond that.
His real plan? Monokuma's still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe, after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well,
But still, I also think it's not a good idea to think about it too much. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
You're right. Class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I neglected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. Still can't see who killed Nagito.
but still.
Well, you don't have to worry so much.
Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know?
You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Alrighty, so, what am I thinking? I'm guessing you were gonna say next?
Yeah.
Next thing you're gonna say is, Kevin, what are you thinking?
Kevin Hen, what are you thinking?
Anyways, I shouldn't have entered Monokuma Rock yet. Can I? No, I can't. Press escape.
Well, I want to talk to you for a minute, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Alright, so before we go, I'm definitely, the most convincing answer to me is that, Nagito rigged the thing himself to make it look like he got violently murdered by somebody else, but it was really his own doing. That seems to be the most likely theory to me.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of things that seem like he could have rigged them that only he knew about. Other than that, I would say Sonya's suspicious, but she's too obviously suspicious that I'm writing her off. Fuyuhiko was the one who picked the 5th island, which would also make him kind of suspicious, but I don't know if that means anything. And as I pointed out, the switching e-handbooks with Chiaki was a thing. As for that last one, there is also the thing, I know I was very adamant about my whole Gundam is Monomi thing, but I did tell you off-screen...
Off-screen, he said, what if Chiaki's Monomi? And I said, why?
I said Chiaki was my second choice, because...
They're most alike in personality, very vaguely, and you can elaborate on that.
Basically they're both consistently trying to not get everybody kill each other, etc. So, in that sense, they're...
And they're pacifists, etc.
Yeah, their motivations are very similar. So, like, in that sense, it makes sense. And now that the diary, which she can't write, includes an entry that only Chiaki knows about, that kind of spells it out for me.
Oh, yeah.
So...
just a little bit. I'm not saying yes or no, I'm saying, yeah, a little bit.
Then again, Monokuma would be able to know about that, but I don't know if he forged it like that, because it didn't seem... Because obviously we didn't seem to figure it out as a big clue in character, so, like... I don't know, so... But I don't know if that necessarily means anything bad. I'm just saying that I think she's Monomi at this point. So... that's that, and I think that's all my theories for now. As for Byakuya not being Byakuya, I guess that explains why he was here. Shrug.
If that's not a big thing to you, you're not really not surprised by that? You're not...
Well, I am surprised by that, but I'm just like, if that is what it is, then I don't have much to say about that. Like, if that's the truth, then I have to wonder why the hell would he try to, pose as Byakuya specifically?
See, I don't know the answer to that question. He was probably planning on being Byakuya when he went to Hope's Peak anyway, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know, but,
So you're not really... See, I expected you to be a lot more surprised by that.
I am surprised by it, but, like, on the other hand, like, I figured something was off about it, and if that's the explanation, then I'm like, oh, alright, I guess. Something does seem off about that, but, like, I don't know, like, in what way. Like, that seems kind of weird, but, like, to me, that explanation makes more sense other than, like, he just kind of came back to do a second round.
Yeah.
So, in that sense, I am surprised, but it seems like a more logical explanation, so...
Yeah.
That's my thought on that. As for Nagito's poison, and the gas mask and the gloves, I'm really not sure where that comes in, but I don't like it. But I don't know what to think of that. But regardless, I think we should head into this conversation.
Oh, sure, yeah, no, sure, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You don't have to be sorry. I'm just saying that, like...
I just wanted to, like, talk to you for a minute about
yeah,
this,
but I think that's...
I was very surprised, and you're just kind of like, oh, okay.
Well, again, like, it surprised me more that he was there, like, just randomly than, like, there was somebody else pretending to be him. I'm like, okay, that makes more sense to me.
And plus, naturally, this means Byakuya is probably okay.
Yeah, this means the real one is okay, and he probably didn't actually eat Toko, so... Shrug.
See, I already knew that, so I just said the eating Toko thing to be funny. But actually, if it wasn't the case, that actually sounds slightly plausible.
Alright, so I guess he wasn't Byakuya. That's kind of a weird thing to do, then. I guess, in hindsight, all it really was just, like, kind of a cheap player punch, then.
A little bit, but...
If it doesn't have any more significance, that is. I don't know if it does, because we don't know yet, but...
It's...
I'll just wait and see.
You'll understand why that holds more gravity than it does right now.
Yeah. Because I'm sure it's going to be more important than just, like, a one-off thing that's like, oh yeah, by the way...
It's kind of important, a little bit.
Yeah, I'm guessing that it is, but, yeah. I think we should.
Anyway, looks like everyone's here.
Oh? Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Stop it! You're making me depressed.
You're making me depressed!
So, it is going to happen again. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends.
But, once again, once we're through with it, we can go back, right? That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe that? The guy who's making us do this is the one saying it, you know?
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial, I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I pull out all the stops. Also, one thing I do want to note,
yeah.
I pointed this out to you off screen as well, but not to the viewers. The characters we have currently, assuming that Nagito did axe himself off, would kind of be similar archetypes to the one we had left at the...
So we have, like, main protagonist.
We have the main protagonist, we have
girlfriend, Chiaki.
the quote-unquote girlfriend.
Yeah.
We have the guy who was very antagonistic at the start, but turned good. Fuyuhiko. We have the cowardly, like... Idiot, which is Kazuichi. And then we have the athletic girl, which is Akane, who actually
who's Hina.
Who might still be Hina at this point.
Who might still be Hina. They just happen to look a lot alike.
And then Sonia really isn't like Toko very much.
But they both have like the serial killer thing going on.
Yeah, she might be the serial killer here.
But yeah, like that's the only thing that really links them.
So that's kind of an interesting thing to point out here. So if that is the case, then it's a kind of seeing it with all the other poetry, so to speak, that this game had with the first game.
Rhyme.
Yeah, that would be fitting. But anyways, let's see what Monami has to say.
What the fuck? Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island. Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know? Huh? What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse.
Oh, stop trying to jinx us.
Damn right. Stupid rabbits should just shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair.
Huh?
I have finally realized, after losing my powers, I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight. What's her deal? I do not really know, but she seems different from before.
Maybe if you read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Mini Maru. Be annoying if you start talking to her at the trial.
Oh, fine.
But still.
Somehow, I understand what Monami is saying, I think.
I wonder why.
Oh!
Anyway, let's get going to the last class trial.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can, no matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end.
Yeah. Roll for possibly the last time. Blah. My puked out an escalator. This is the end. Kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. Yoink! Wow.
Yeah. Isn't this sad?
Yes. It's the elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right?
I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
you are
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
Damn it.
Oh, the killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to end smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survive need to stand and fight. We must fight. And then, the door slowly opened. A bright light greeting us. Is it the light of hope? Or the light of despair? Oh wow.
Well now,
Well then, now that Chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left!
Enough! Just fucking start this already!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
yep.
Yep, it sure is. So, you gotta show me some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all!
Alright!
Didn't I tell you? He said it! This is the end!
Now then,
Now then, let's get this trial started!
Demon killing!
This is the last class trial! Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other! Metaphorically speaking. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, it's also the last class trial. Curtain's about to rise. Nagito Koei, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy, and he came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else, so how are we seeing this? I thought this was like in his head or something.
No, this is during the class trial.
Oh, was it?
At
Okay.
the end of the class trial, yeah.
He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said that he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up, but there are also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but there's no way we can end this without knowing. He'll be consumed by despair. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from the despair alive, we need to reach the truth. If Monokuma says this really is the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. That was a really short investigation. Alright, let's buy some for our final skills. We only have 2 shards, I think. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to get anything. This upshift's not gonna help us.
Yeah, this is all we got.
I like how you only got 2 more combinations. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna have to finish the preparations. Wait, I don't want to see that. The Trickster Nagito was brutally murdered! His unpredictable death has left a looming shadow of mystery in the hearts of Hajime and the others. Who is the traitor? What was the clue Nagito left? Will they be able to see the light within the darkness between hope and despair? Well, we're gonna find out. All rise!
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
I like how Nagito does have a custom splotch.
Yes.
That is an interesting thing to note. I'm not sure if I'm using...
I think Ibuki has drumsticks.
Does she? I don't think she does.
I think she does.
Let me just look at all of them. Gundam has a giant X on there.
Like a fancy one. Mahiro has a normal X, Hyoko has a normal X.
Yeah, no, I think everybody who...
Everyone who murdered someone has a special one. Peko has 2 swords.
Is it 2 swords?
It's 2 swords.
Okay.
Or a sword and a holder.
Or like
even.
thicker
Oh, it's the sword and her holder and her bag.
Okay. Yeah.
The fork and the knife.
Fork and a knife. Nakamura has a normal one. See, so, okay, Nagito has special ones. I don't know if I'm using out of character knowledge for that, but I don't know what that means.
I like how Mikan has the plus sign.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
I like how Monami's actually standing now.
Oh my! Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
Oh, the rabbit in the moon, I get it.
Yes, no!
Okay, then.
Oh. Whoa!
One more time! Jeez! How about this one? This will be my final...
You see, Monami, what you owe me can't be paid back in money.
Useless.
Muda, 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 muda. I mean, what?
Bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now is not the time for me to horse around with Monami.
Is that a reference to the Sword 7?
Started after all.
Okay, that's enough.
That was a joke, guys.
I know.
The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed
No, I already
him?
made that joke.
I'm
Yes.
so curious.
Let's go stop you right there.
We're trying to reveal the traitor.
Ooh, it's thundering pretty bad outside. We might have a power outage.
They were trying to shut Nagito
Oh, well,
up.
let's hope not.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
He probably fucking
Say
is at
something
this
so
point.
stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
The traitor. The killer who murdered Nagito. It's here, right? Are they the same person? Or... Torture wound, survival knife, duct tape, Monokuma plushie, Monokuma panels, oil ladder, and Monokuma's account. Monokuma's account was...
oh, I don't remember, but it's not that.
Didn't take
Yeah.
Nagito's mouth to
Oh,
shut
it's something
him
about
up.
the bomb?
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Or not having bombs in the
The
plushies?
reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So
This
that's
actually
why he
tripped me
was
up
so
the first
beat
time I
up.
did
Okay.
this.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. So, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
I didn't think I'll have to torture Nagito. Wasn't really believe called the torture in the first place.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
No, I
I'm
don't
telling
think
you,
so.
they were torturing
And there's
him.
something that proves that.
Yeah,
The reason
obviously.
Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's like once you realize it, it's like clever.
Nagito.
Okay.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out
The
by
plushie?
torturing him?
Okay. That was a
Definitely
random
the
guess.
bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
Oh, wait. Yeah, the duct tape because they covered his mouth.
So you wouldn't be able to talk.
Yes.
There you go.
Alrighty.
I had to look that up
Coincidence.
because I didn't think of
Oh,
that.
wait. Oh. Alright.
Yeah, so you have to do torture them to the duct tape with torture them
Okay, yeah.
because that's not possible or
Killer
not
didn't take it. I'm telling you, they were
very
torturing
useful.
The reason Nagito's body
So
was
if you
covered
want
with
information
wounds.
on someone, you
Because the
wouldn't
killer tortured
take off their
Nagito.
mouth.
Okay. Let's look
No,
at it.
that's wrong.
Alrighty.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Oh. Okay, Kazuichi. Alright.
Alright, man, what the fuck?
I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Stupid? Like, you really have any right to say that? Please don't be as tough as Gundam was. Torture wounds, burned rope, survival knife, spirit dinner.
I think you just used the duct tape again.
Okay, probably.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk. But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it was. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him... Allow me to cut through those words.
Yeah, after they killed him.
Oh, it's after they killed him?
No.
Okay, no, because I did it on the
Nagito's
final
mouth
one.
was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
What did you say?
Okay, there, that makes more sense.
Because he, like, sucked it in.
Yeah. And plus there's only blood on top of the duct tape, not under it.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? You have a crush on him or something?
Bitch, I might.
Are you in elementary school or something?
When I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
For destroying an arcade machine, perhaps? No.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer? If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
Obviously, no one person went psycho.
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
I can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse. Yeah, and right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back. Which means, it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this. Some kind of setup? Like what? I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia.
You have such an amazingly high intellect. Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
Reason for the fire, huh? You're right, we need to clear that up first. And we'll do that next time. Because for now, I'm gonna thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. And we'll continue the final trial. So for now, I'm gonna say goodbye.
Bye!